The dusty plains of Bethlehem stretched out, a canvas of golden hues under the relentless sun. A young shepherd boy, David, leaned on his staff, his eyes fixed on the distant, shimmering heat. His flock, a sea of woolly white, grazed peacefully, a testament to his watchful care. He wasn't just watching sheep. He was practicing patience as they meandered, practicing quick reflexes when a wolf's shadow flickered, practicing a quiet strength that came from solitude and reliance on something bigger than himself. His father, Jesse, had sent him out, not with grand pronouncements, but with a simple, "Tend the sheep, David." And David did, with a consistency that was almost invisible, yet utterly essential. He knew each away, each lamb, their quirks and their needs. He was their protector, their provider, their shepherd. This was his identity, his purpose, and he embraced it fully, even if it meant missing the boisterous gatherings in the village. One day, a messenger, breathless and disheveled, arrived. News from the battlefield. The Israelites were locked in a stalemate with the Philistines. A giant, Goliath, a name whispered with fear, was taunting them, challenging any Israelite warrior to single combat. The air crackled with a mixture of dread and defiance. David, hearing the news, felt a stirring within him. It wasn't recklessness, but a deep-seated conviction, a boldness that sprang from a place of unwavering trust. He'd faced lions and bears, protecting his flock with nothing but his sling and his courage. This giant, he reasoned, was no different, just bigger. He saw not an insurmountable foe, but a blasphemer, a threat to his God and his people. He approached his brothers, who were soldiers in Saul's army. They dismissed him, their faces etched with a mixture of pity and impatience. "You? Fight Goliath? Go back to your sheep, little brother." But David's resolve was like a bedrock beneath the plains. He spoke not of his own strength, but of God's power. "The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and from the paw of the bear will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine." This was his steadfastness, his faith in action. Jesse, finally understanding the fire in his youngest son's eyes, reluctantly agreed. David, with a humble heart, accepted the armor offered by Saul, but it was too cumbersome, too foreign. He shed it, choosing instead the familiar weight of his shepherd's sling and 5 smooth stones from the brook. This was his identity, his chosen strength, honed by years of practice. He walked out to meet Goliath, not with a roar, but with a quiet determination. The Philistine, a mountain of a man clad in bronze, scoffed, "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" But David's reply was a thunderclap that echoed across the valley. "You come against me with sword and with spear and with javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." His voice, clear and resonant, carried the weight of his conviction. He didn't boast, he declared. He didn't threaten, he trusted. The battle was not his, but God's. This was his ultimate humility, his recognition that his strength was not his own. He ran towards Goliath, his sling whirling, a blur against the sky. The stone, loosed with precision and power, found its mark, striking the giant in the forehead. Goliath fell, his massive frame crashing to the earth. The Philistine army, witnessing the impossible, scattered in disarray. The cheers of the Israelites were deafening. David, the shepherd boy, had become their hero. But in the midst of the adulation, he remained the same David. He didn't let the victory inflate his ego. He continued to respect authority, even when Saul's jealousy began to cast a long shadow. He maintained his grit, facing the challenges that came his way with the same unwavering spirit. He was a leader, not by seeking power, but by serving. His reign, though marked by trials, was characterized by his deep trust in God, his commitment to justice, and his enduring humility. He was a king who remembered the shepherd, a ruler who understood the vulnerability of the flock, and a man who lived his identity, forged in the quiet fields of Bethlehem, under the watchful eye of the Almighty. His story, though ancient, resonates today. We all face our own giants, our own moments of doubt and fear. We are called to be consistent in our efforts, to cultivate courage in the face of adversity, and to embrace our unique identities. We are urged to find our boldness not in our own might, but in a higher power, to face life with grit and grace. We are reminded that true strength lies in humility, in recognizing that we are part of something far greater than ourselves. David's journey from shepherd to king is a testament to the power of unwavering faith, the quiet strength of character, and the enduring truth that even the most ordinary among us can achieve extraordinary things when we trust in God, stay true to ourselves, and act with a steadfast heart. It's a story for the ages, a beacon of hope and inspiration for every soul seeking to navigate the complexities of life with purpose and integrity. It teaches us that our greatest battles are often won, not with brute force, but with a faithful heart and a well-aimed stone, launched with the conviction that we are never truly alone.